My dear masters, my dear gods, my dear friends, namaste to all. Welcome to the today's session. My sincere pranams, thanks to my beloved Guruji, Brahmarshi Patriji.
Namaste Guruji. Good morning, everyone.
Yes. Right. Friends, let's start the today's session. Mahavatar Foundation is conducting 21 days holistic wellness program under batch 3 right now. Everyday schedules are here. And so today is day 13. The topics are 7 chakras, 7 bodies, 7 worlds. It's a very, very important topic in the spiritual knowledge, spiritual wisdom. It's a highly important subject we need to understand. The great wisdom. So holistic lifestyle, in that we'll try to understand what is toothpaste and what to use, what not use, what is damaging day-to-day life, we need to understand. And we also understand part of Mudra, YONI Mudra. It's very important for the women, all the women. Let's understand that. Yes. So friends, the 7 chakras we're going to start. I will try to give the more introduction about this. See, all these chakras, whatever I think you might have heard in many, from many people, or you might have studied about 7 chakras, somewhere you might have seen, right? The way the 7 chakras are here. That is root chakra, the Mooladhara, sacral chakra, that is Swadhisthana, solar plexus chakra, that is Manipuraka, heart chakra, Anahata chakra, throat chakra, Visuddha chakra, third eye chakra, that is the Agnya chakra, crown chakra, Sahasrara. So likewise, friends, here, if you see here, so all these 7 chakras are there, okay? So there are 7 chakras, they say, but first are the 6 chakras, the short, past one is here. This is it's not a chakra, this is sthiti, the state, okay? So let's discuss more and more about this. So before going to this, so try to understand why we need to study the chakras, why we need to study, why we need to understand the 7 chakras first of all. Friends, so when we, as a human beings, everybody is in a different state of life, okay? So try to observe the society, many people, some people only bother about their own physical life. They don't bother about anything else. They don't even bother about the adjacent person. They'll not bother about studying something extra or knowing something extra. Nothing will be there. They just lead the physical mundane life, just eating, sleeping, then giving some kind of a help to the children. So they try to grow the children, and they go in that way. The entire life they'll be spending, and they'll end the life. I mean, the life will be the end of the life. They leave the physical body. So likewise they do. It's just a mundane life, a physical life. They try to spend like animal. What animal does, friends? Animal, it also take birth. It also give the birth to the reproduction happens to some of our children, right? So it does that. So after that, what will happen? After that, it also eat. It also do all that whatever required. So for the physical life, eating, sleeping, reproduction, and then roaming here and there. Then it comes back to so wherever it stay for some time here, some time there. It's a pure physical life, my friends. You try to understand. So now what happens is when we take the birth as a soul consciousness, pure soul consciousness, we take several births. I told many times, 300 to 400 lives, 350 to 400 lives, approximately an average we take in order to learn completely on this earth planet. Then we depart from here. We never come back to earth planet, my dear friends. That is called moksha. When we get a moksha, when we get the nirvana, so nirvana, mahaparinirvana, when we get it, so that means after 400 lives, by 400 lives, spending 400 lives, coming to the any of the physical plane, maybe physical planet of Earth or physical planet of any other planet, we come here and we do a lot of work, and we try to learn a lot of things. And also I mentioned many times, what are the Arishad Vargas are there. So you are those are the the 6 internal qualities of your mind, which are going to give you the lot of breaks in your own physical life, and in your life after life, because of that vasanas, because of that those gunas, those 6 inner enemies also we can say sometimes, but they'll also be converted to friends. because of your own wisdom. They'll be converted into friends. So likewise, what happened? So the 6 inner qualities are inner enemies, which is going to halt or which is going to delay the progress of your soul evolution, friends. Whatever the soul evolution you are taking on this earth planet, so which is happening from life after life, from birth to birth, from one birth to other birth, so whatever reincarnation you are doing here, so all that is, the little delayed, or it is progress faster, or rapid progression, slow progression, everything will happen, my dear friends. All this happen. So all these things are happening because of your own the 6 inner qualities, that is 6 inner enemies. So that's how what happened. All the 6 inner enemies. So in one life or other life, you keep winning over them. Every one quality, you try to master them. You understand, you try to experience also, of course. Once you understand, you experience also, you experience the bad effects of that particular quality sometimes. So if the quality is lesser, you will have a good life and you have good experience. If that quality is extreme in nature, so let's say anger is one of the 6 inner qualities. So the anger is the one with which, with the less anger, always you lead your physical life happily. With more anger, what happens? It leads some kind of a disturbed life and also some kind of a devastated life. So likewise, what happens? Every quality will bring you some kind of experience in that particular life. So likewise, all these qualities will be put under test, and you will experience many different type of experience, maybe good experience, bad experience, worst experience, miraculous experience. Everything you will take across the life because of all these 6 inner qualities or 6 inner enemies, right? So that's how, friends. So that's what we told, what we explained in the earlier classes. Ati sarvatra varjaye. That means these qualities must not be in the extreme format. It must be in the limited format somehow. So likewise, you understood clearly about this Arishad Vargas. So the same way with these Arishad Vargas, everybody will lead their life in that one particular physical life, what you take on the earth planet. So when you take the physical life, so you observe, if you observe many different type of people are there in the society. If you observe, as I told, some of the people will only spend their physical life just a mundane life. That means they have only interest upon their own family. For example, so one person who is a contract labor, or is like a mason, or a labor, or a concrete labor. So what it does, so he goes to the work, he earns something, and he come back, and he also will have the reproduction. He produce some children, and he'll eat food, and he provide the food to his family, and he only bother about next day, again he has to go and do some physical work and something and come back. So this much only. Maybe you will have some religion, religious means like you go to temple and maybe you pray for some, some of his good wishes. You want to get something, you want to get something to fulfill, desires to fulfill. You will also do that. So that means it's purely in the physical in nature, right? It's a just physical life is spending. So this is called tamoguna. And at this stage, what happens? You will have the violence character also. That means whatever for his own personal gain, for his own selfish gains, or for his own family, he is ready to do anything. So he's ready to do anything, he's ready to hurt other people, do violence on others, and also he eat non-vegetarian, and he is a violent person. He's not, that means he is having something called tamoguna, friends. Tamoguna. So these are the qualities of that kind of the life, that kind of person. So that's where what happens is, likewise, like this, many different type of people are there in a different state of mind. Okay, so this is one of the kind of life which I explained you, one of the state of mind that I explained you today, not just now. So the similarly, if you just take a next step, for example, one more life we will consider. One person, is acting like a panchayat member, or is a head of one particular village. So what it does, he also have a family. He also provide the food to these family members. He eat the food, and also he reproduce children, and also he earn money, and also will have some kind of a religious character here and there. But he also has one more character, that I want to control everybody. Everybody has to be under my control. I'm a head for this entire village. So whatever I say, everybody has to listen. So this kind of little more character, little more the improvement in his own lifestyle happened such a way, he is leading the life of Rajoguna. So it's a Rajoguna. Rajoguna is like, he always feel I, like, his mind, I have to, whatever I say, you have to listen. So like that kind of character, some people are living on the earth planet. That's what I'm trying to explain. So there are different kind of lives which are existing on the same earth planet where you are living currently. So around you, people are different nature. The different kind of people are there. So in the Rajoguna, what happened again? The Rajoguna also, you have some kind of religious sentiment. You go to the temple, you pray for others. You never pray for others, of course. He pray for always himself, selfish. Like, he's a so selfish person. He want to earn money, whatever he does, whatever wrong things, the bad things to others, he hurt others, it doesn't matter for him. You want to earn good money, like, political leaders you observe. So they do a lot of, bad works also, but they want to gain more money, more power, more fame. So they are only interested in these kind of things. So this one kind of life, my dear friends. So likewise, there are many kind of lives. For example, little further you go. So what will happen? Little further if you go, some of the people know, like, they are poets, they are a musician, they are artist, they are a painter. So what these people do? They also have physical life. They also have children. They also eat food. They provide the food to their family. They also provide education to their family. They take care of it, and also they have little religious sentiments. So like they pray for the God. So all this, they pray for the God. Like they believe that God is there. So you help me, and I want to become a great painter. I want to become a great musician, the great artist. So likewise, there are some kind of people who are living on the earth planet around you. So this is one of the kind of character, friends. So now these are the different, I explained you the three states of mind, the three different type of people with the different characters who are living around you. So that's what we try to say. We try to divide the people among all the human beings. We try to divide the people basing on their state of mind, basing on the way of their lifestyle, what they lead on the earth planet. So by defining them by defining under the, like, by defining with the one particular name called chakra. It's a chakra. So it's actually, that's why we define these kind of different lifestyle, different state of mind. We divide them into seven categories. We try to say that 7 chakras, my dear friends. So many times we are confused. We learned everywhere saying that one chakra is here, one chakra on the top, one chakra on the top. You have to cleanse the chakra. You have to clean the chakra. Many times you learn cleaning chakras and purifying chakras, and the kind of activation of chakras. There is nothing, no concept like that, my friends. That's what I told. Somebody asked me how to activate the kundalini, how to activate the chakras. There is no concept of activation. There is no concept of deactivation. So try to understand. This is what I would like to give you the more clarity and the absolute clarity about all these 7 chakras. You need to understand this. Otherwise, you'll be confused. Many people confuse you because the spirituality is something going crazy in the outside world. They try to make a lot of money by giving you false information and misguiding you also. That's not going to happen. That's not required also. So let's focus more on this now, friends. So try to observe. See, when you observe here, particularly, they're all vertical. You feel like all the chakras are vertical. So this is also one basic confusion everybody is having. Root chakra, sakal chakra, there is the Muladhara, Swadhisthana, Manipuraka, Anahata, Visuddha, then goes to Agnya chakra, then goes to Sahasrara. All these are chakras. You feel that they are chakras, first of all, and you feel that these are all arranged vertically. So there is no question of any vertical arrangement. Try to understand. This is only just a pictorial representation. All the chakras I have given you here. So many people say that this chakra is having this color, that chakra is having that color, and these chakras are arranged vertically. You have to activate one by one. When you activate everything, then you'll become a great person, great master. No way. It is not that. Okay, that is not the way to understand the chakras. It is simply a state of mind, a state of lifestyle. What exactly you are leading on the earth planet depends upon your own past lives. That is Purva Janma Samskriti. Okay, that means your own past lives, how much ever the growth it has taken place in your soul consciousness, all depends upon that. How much how many Arishad Vargas which you understood and you know. So all it depends upon all those factors. Many factors, my dear friends. Everybody life is different. Everybody will be leading a different life on this earth planet. Okay, so try to understand. So that is very, very, very important to understand these chakras. Chakra means a rotation. Rotation means what? You will rotate in all the lifestyle. For example, I'm a prime minister. So do you think prime minister doesn't have the life? doesn't have the food, he has to eat the food for physical body. He also has to feed their children. He has to feed their particular family, whatever. He goes to temple. Sometimes he if he got a like an ability to play some piano or flute, he'll also do that. Right? Sometimes he study the Bhagavad Gita. Sometimes you do meditation. So all this, everybody will rotate from one point to other point. They have to rotate. There is no question of being in only one state. For example, I'm a great enlightened master. I don't eat food, right? I don't eat food. Then I don't do anything for my physical body. Then I'll die. So maybe you're enlightened master, but you have physical body. That's called Muladhara. What is base for your life? Base for your life is physical body. So when base for your physical body, for your own life, entire life, though you are enlightened master, though you are a great poet, you are a great poet, you are a great musician, you are a world famous musician, for example. But what will happen is you have a physical body. You need to feed it. You need to give a sleep for it, rest for it. You need to bath for it. You need to clean. So there are many things you need to do for the physical body also. That means he has got a physical life. Then also what will happen? You also say you try to purchase some property. That means you want to own some property. You want to gain some money. So that's also the kind of a Swadhisthana character. So likewise, friends, everybody will come, they'll rotate from one point to other point in this state of mind. So everybody will having the rotation. So that's why we call it chakra means it's a rotation. Chakra means it's a rotation from one state of mind to other state of mind. Other state of mind to the other state of mind. Likewise, there are totally, we try to divide the state of mind into 6 types. So 7 type basically. 7 type of rotation of mind will happen. So that's why this rotation is there. So rotation from one state of mind to other state of mind in the same life. For example, in the same life, I can do all these things. So though I'm an enlightened master, I eat food, I serve my body, and also I serve my family, and also I learn something new, some kind of arts I learn, and sometimes I try to help other people, I try to help physically to other people. So I try to also be in silence for some time, and also I'll try to do more and more practice of meditation. I already do meditation, I already got enlightened, but still I try to do practice of meditation. That means what? One person as an enlightened master is going through all the states of mind in a one physical life. He must do it. So that's why this is called rotation. Rotation of a state of mind, state of life, lifestyle will also happen in everybody's life. In a same life, he'll be doing everything, my dear friends. So that's how what we call chakra means a rotation. And chakras are all parallel, my dear friends. Like try to understand it is not vertical, it is horizontal, it is parallel. Try to also make a note of this point. It's all chakras. If you say chakra, okay, it's one state of mind, right? All this is parallel. That means it exists every time. It exists all the times. Not like one above other. There's nothing like one above arrangement, one above other arrangement. So they're all parallel, they are horizontal. So try to understand. Let's try to understand more about every chakra. Okay, what are the chakras? You might have heard through other textbooks or whatever. Let's understand each one by one chakra now. So the first chakra is Muladhara chakra, root chakra, base chakra. Okay, so friends, now the Muladhara. So try to understand about it. So it's a base for your physical life. Okay, base for the entire the soul beings, the soul consciousness come to the mother womb and then take a birth as a physical body on the earth planet. So this is more important in order to achieve even enlightenment also. You want to achieve enlightenment, you want to become a great master, you want to do great sadhana. What is important for you? The physical life is very important. The physical life, physical rest, physical food, right? The physical relationships. So many of the things which are related to this Muladhara. So Mula plus Adhara. Mula means base, Adhara means support. Like for the entire life on this earth planet. So for entire life, to live the entire life on this physical planet, we need something, a support of this particular physical body. We need the physical body. So that's why physical body, the Muladhara is connected directly. It indicates that you are the physical body. You are the physical body. That is the state of mind. So as you are the physical body, what all you need? You need physical food, physical relationships, physical rest you need, and of course you'll be doing some work, any work. Maybe you are a contract labor, you are the accounts officer in one particular company, or you are one particular teacher in a college or a school. Likewise, so you may do any of the activities in the physical plane, but you are connected to this physical body. you always feel that I am a physical body. You don't know anything beyond that, friends. You don't apply your mind at all, more and more. You know, you are not going to, there is no kind of elevation or a consciousness growth is not much here. And you don't have any kind of a spiritual, no more spiritual wisdom. Try to understand. There is no question of spiritual wisdom. Probably you have some kind of a religious mindset. That means you are ritual, not spiritual. Okay, at this state of chakra or this state of mind. At this state of mind, what exactly is, you always, the physical body. You are a physical body from head to toe. You're only worried about from bottom, the top to your head to the bottom to the toe. You're only concerned about it. You're concerned about it. You always take care of your physical body. You take care of it. Of course, you take care of your physical life. That means your relationship, your family. You try to give them the life. You try to give them the education. All this you do, right? So in this kind of character, which is something called tamoguna, friends. It's called tamoguna. So tamoguna means, so they'll be violent, of course. They'll have all these. They are the characteristic of a person who is having Mooladhara, who is leading the life on this earth planet with these characteristics. If somebody is leading the life, we say that they are in the Mooladhara. That means their state of mind is in Mooladhara. So likewise, friends, what happened? You will be leading 70 to 80 lives. You will try to lead this kind of, with this kind of character. On the earth planet, I told 400 lives. Out of 400 lives, 70 to 80 lives you need to spend by coming over to the physical plane. You need to spend so many lives. Then only you will try to understand. Because every life is a practical experience here. Every life is a test for us, right? We understand in the previous classes, we all learn a lot of things in the physical, in the upper worlds, in the physical, in the other planes of existence. That is upper worlds, high frequency worlds, we can say. So different loka, that also we'll see now. So we learn a lot over there, but we have no facility to test them. Whatever we learn in the upper worlds, we have no facility or we have no platform to test ourselves, to examine ourselves. That is why we all came to the earth planet. Here what we do, we try to test ourselves. Whatever we learn there, we will try to test here, and we will try to learn new things here, and we try to do karmas here. We try to do bad karmas, negative karmas, good karmas, everything we do here, and we take a lot of karmic debt here, and then we will we lead the life, and then we depart from this plane to the higher planes, like that. So this is one complete life. So in every one life, so likewise, these so many lives, like about 70 to 80 lives, you have to spend this state of mind. Every one human being, every soul, for example, every soul will take 70 to 80 births with this kind of mindset, my dear friend. So that's why you need to understand this is Mooladhara chakra. Now let's go to Swadhisthana chakra. So sacral chakra, Swa plus Adhisthana. Swa means I. Adhisthana, that means I take control of many things around me. I take control of the many things under me. So I try to say, you're all working for me. I am boss to you, right? You have to listen to me. Likewise, even in the family, see many people, what they do. So whenever a person is in the Swadhisthana state of mind, or is leading a life with the kind of characters of Swadhisthana, means you will have the Mooladhara plus Swadhisthana at this point of time. You always have Mooladhara. You also have Swadhisthana. What Swadhisthana? Swadhisthana specific characters. Specific characters are the feeling of mind, feeling of I, feeling of ego, right? Pride. I am great. I have to, whatever I say, everybody has to listen. So likewise starts, friends. So what will happen is, with the mindset, I'm a Christian, I'm a Muslim, I'm a Catholic, right? You also say that I'm a Vaishnava, I'm a Kshetri, I'm a Kshetri, I'm a Sudra. So likewise, many things which are connected to the mind. The first Mooladhara is specifically connected to the physical body, and Swadhisthana is connected to the mind-oriented character. Mind-oriented character means what? He's having a feeling of I-ness, I. So specifically, he's having a lot of ego. So that's what. So he's now trying to use the mind characters. That means mind-oriented. So the lifestyle is trying to lead. Okay. So here, what happens? No panditya, not even the knowledge about other things. About other things means what? Around you, there are a lot of arts are there. So maybe music is there. The paintings are there. So there are a lot of different colors are there. So all these arts and everything, he doesn't have any knowledge. He is not even bothered about it. He only is bothered about, for example, you observe one politician. or one, maybe one mandal president or panchayat president. What they do, they always try to make money, and they try to be feeling like, he's in a head for entire village. He try to control everybody, and everybody must be working under him. So likewise, of course, he's got a physical body, he's got a physical family, he's a children, everything. So Mooladhara is there, Swadhisthana is there at the same time. This is called Rajoguna. So here also what happened, friends? So you will lead lot of lives. Okay, you'll also be in this state of mind, in the total, in the journey of moksha, the journey of liberation. He tried to spend about again 70 to 80 lives with these characters. He'll come and go at least 70 to 80 times onto the earth plane, my dear friends. So you need to understand this. This is called Swadhisthana. Then let's go to the Manipuraka. So generally they show here Mooladhara is in the at the genetical place. This Manipur Swadhisthana is little above, and Manipuraka is at the navel. It's called navel chakra. But they're all showing at a, like, if you have seen the first picture, I was showing the first picture here. They're all showing at different. You see here, every chakra is indicated here at different levels in the physical body, but that is not the actual truth, friends. So that's why I'm trying to clarify you. Okay. So now let's go to the Manipuraka chakra. So what is solar plexus chakra? They call it as a Manipuraka. Mani plus Puraka. Friends, try to understand here. Mani plus Puraka means money. Like money means, glittering diamond. So like it glitters. It's saying, right? So what happens here is Manipura chakra state of life or state of mind. You'll be sailing outside. How you're sailing? You're sailing like a star. You're a music star. You're a poet. You're a great paintist, great artist. You're sailing outside. But Puraka means inside, there's a hollowness. What is that hollowness? You don't have spiritual wisdom. You don't know who are you. You are not having any kind of a spiritual inclination, right? You don't have practice of meditation. Nothing will be there. So what will be here is, friends, so try to understand here what it comes is, some kind of a buddhi will come. In Swadhisthana, there is no buddhi here. There is no buddhi. So you only have the kind of a Rajoguna, and is always, you are trying to take control of everybody. Swa plus Adhisthana. Okay. Now, when you come to the Manipuraka, what will happen is, you try to acquire some buddhi by reading books, not any books. Like, you become a great by practicing more and more music with from great teacher. You try to take a music classes, and then you become a great musician. And by practicing, the kind of a great art and paint, you become a painter, great painter. Likewise, many of the arts are there. So you try to gain some kind of a buddhi. This some kind of a buddhi you will try to gain it, but it's a prapanchika buddhi. It's a worldly knowledge. Okay, it is not going to be the spiritual knowledge, friends. So there's no question of spiritual knowledge. Again, I'm telling you, Manipuraka chakra also. Whoever is there, money means glittering saying. That means they're saying outside, they're saying so much, but they still have inside aloneness. Because of that aloneness, what happened? They'll be unhappy. So many times you observe many of the artists, they're not happy. Inside they're not happy. Outside, a lot of saying is there, but inside, lot of, again for them also, the depression, sorrowness, kind of sadness. If somebody died, his close loved one, he feels so sad. He will be down completely. He will be drained out of the energy, and he'll feel depressed also. All this will happen to this kind of state of mind, or this kind of people who are leading the lives. So that's why all these people falls under Manipuraka chakra, this state of mind. So that's why, friends, try to understand. So Manipuraka chakra gives you the worldly knowledge. There is no spiritual wisdom. These people also will be living with the Rajoguna only. They are violent. They're also violent, I'm telling you. And also, these people also will eat non-vegetarian, and they are not sattvic in character. So all these are different characters are there. He's a Pandit. They got Panditya. They are a Panditya people, but there is no Jnana. There is no Jnana is spiritual. Of course, Jnana is spiritual. Buddhi is materialistic, friends. Buddhi means what? What is right, what is wrong, and they have some good information with them. As a poet, what happened? So what are the type of lyrics you have to write, and what lyric, how it works. Everything he knows. The lot of knowledge is there with him. That's called the Prapanchika Panditya is there with him. He's a Pandit. He's not a Jnani. Is a Pandit at this point of Manipuraka chakra. Here also, friends, you may lead some 60 to 70 lives again in this particular state of mind. In this kind of lifestyle, every soul takes about 60 to 70 births. Okay, every time you come different. Like one time you came as a poet, the other life you came as a musician. You'll be keep coming here. Likewise, you have to spend 60 to 70 lives. There is no urgency, friends. There is no urgency in the evolution, soul evolution. You have an urgency in this physical life because you don't have spiritual wisdom. If you don't have spiritual wisdom, what happens? You feel like always urgent, doing something urgently, getting a lot of money, become a great person. You want to be called as the highest, popular person in the society. Nothing, no urgency. With respect to soul evolution, whatever the life you have at your hand, lead peacefully, lead joyfully, be happy with what you have, be contented what you have. There's no urgency at all. Try to understand this point. Very important. Okay, you may be a professor, you may be a housewife, you may be a engineer, doctor, whatever it may be. Be happy what you have, right? Slowly take lessons. Slowly grow. If at all you got a possibility now, you all came to the spiritual class or the meditation class now, spiritual workshop. So you are listening this, you are picking up this kind of the great wisdom. But all people have got, many of the people have joined in this class from the beginning. You observe many people join. Now, how many people are listening to this spiritual wisdom? Many people, they come and go, and sometimes they feel like they have some other commitments, they'll not come here, right? So, and some people say that, okay, I got a video, I'll only listen to the video. Why should I go to the physical class? But I'm telling you, so likewise, what happens? You try to see, every person will have different kind of thinking, right? And every person will be doing differently in everybody's life. So that is why, so in whatever the state of life you are leading, so no urgency with respect to the soul evolution in the existence. With respect to the cosmos, with respect to the supreme intelligence, he gives a lot of lives for you. He gives several lives. I told you 400 lives he will give it to you, right? So you can learn. You can, of course, you can speed up by joining these kind of sessions. I told you that I stated the law of constant progression, the law of rapid progression also explained you. What is the law of the rapid progression to the life, whatever the current life you are leading? Add the meditation, add the yoga siddhanta. That's called yoga siddhanta. What will happen? Your soul evolution will be faster. It will be rapid, right? You grow very faster in the spiritual side, and then you can go towards enlightenment or towards self-realization, towards the liberation or moksha, mukti. You get faster, my dear friends. That's called the law of rapid progression, hastening the progression of your own soul consciousness. So that's what I explained to you. Somehow, friends. Now coming back to this Manipuraka chakra, which I was explaining you. So this is the state of mind. They lead about 60 to 70 lives. They are violent in character. They're not in spiritual in character at all. Don't confuse many of many of the musicians. So we treat them as a guru. Some people say he is my guru, he is everything. No way, no way. So they are only materialistically have the buddhi they have. That's a materialistic buddhi. That materialistic intellect is there. They never have any spiritual intellect, friends. Let's go to the Anahata chakra. So leading so many lives like this because he has got a hollowness inside. Because why hollowness, friends? Mani plus poraka. Poraka means it's a hollowness. So like, you take the flute. What will be there in the flute? Flute is a skeleton, but inside it's complete hollowness will be there. What is that hollowness? Since he doesn't know who is he doesn't know what is he actually. He is only identified with the physical body, though he is a great musician, the top class and world famous musician you take. He knows only that he got very great, abilities in the creating different type of music, of course. But inside, what is he? What is actual his true form? He doesn't know, right? As he doesn't know, he'll be in the depression. If any small, the deviation happens in his life, if somebody died in his life, in his own family or something, he go into depression, right? Why he's going to depression? He doesn't have the proper wisdom with him. What is called wisdom, the vijnana is not there with him. So that is not the state of life what he is into now. That is why I'm telling you, many people are in different way. Many people are leading the life on the physical plan. You find many different type of all these 7 states of mind, which I'm explaining you. You find them, but you find the people who are leading Swadhisthana, Manipuraka in predominantly in this Earth planet now. You observe the Earth planet. 70 to 80% people are falling under Muladhara, Swadhisthana, and coming back to the Manipuraka, you find little percentage, maybe 10% you find. But 70 to 80% people, you find people who are leading under the Muladhara, with the Swadhisthana. They are not beyond which, my dear friends. Try to understand this point. So now, okay, let's come to let's understand Anahata chakra. Anahata chakra means heart chakra. We call it as a heart chakra. So Ana plus Ahata. That means, friends, here, so Anahata means complete silence. Okay. Now you performed as a great musician or a great poet in so many lives. different, you got the great materialistic buddhi, and you became so famous. You learned all the different arts in so many lives. Now you come to a point, there's no much more learning anymore. There's no question of any more learning. And then you went into the silence. You go into the silence now. You try to understand. Though I'm a, even in one's life, in everybody, in his own life, in the same life. For example, a great musician. In his own life, at the end of his life, what he gets an idea is, I'm a great musician. I got so much money. I got so much fame. What I am doing? Sometimes some people may get this kind of exploration will start in their own life. They start getting exploration by listening to sessions like what I'm teaching. So by listening to this kind of session, by listening to any, associating with any spiritual master, they start getting a glimpses, or the flashes starts in their mind. What am I? So as a great musician, of course, at the end of 80, 90 or 70s, I leave my life. I depart from this earth planet. I die here. So where do I go? Who am I? Though I'm a great musician, I'm not going to stay here permanently. I have to die. One day or other day, I have to take the death. So the death is certain. So in that case, he start getting some glimpses because he's fulfilled. He's in the materialistic life, he's completely fulfilled. He's so great musician. He has so much money. So family is so filthy rich. No other issues, no other problems. But still he doesn't have the spiritual wisdom with him, and he doesn't know who is he, and he doesn't know what is life after death, what life after death will happen, and where does he go, and then where does he stay, and when he will come back. All this knowledge, all this wisdom is the Gnana is not there with him. So that's where what happened. He go into the silence now. You go into the kind of a silence. So the state of silence, the state of that mind is called Anatha Chakra. Here only silence exists, my dear friends. So the great silence will be there. Like Ramana Maharshi, you take Ramana Maharshi, he's a Mauna yogi. Of course, he also practiced the spirituality. At the same time, he spent his whole life in the silence. That's called Mauna. Many of the lifetimes you also spend here. Mahar Baba, right? Mahar Baba, Ramana Maharshi. They all led the life, the great amount of silence which is exist in their life. They don't make any sound, no more sound. Anatha Chakra. In here also, with this state of mind, we all of us, we lead many lives coming back to the earth planet. We lead so many number of lives, my dear friends. Maybe 50 to 60 lives. Here also we spend. We try to learn, we try to practice Mauna. We try to tell the other people also, go into Mauna. When you go into Mauna, what happens, friends? I explained in the previous classes. When you go into Mauna, you are going to conserve a lot of energy within you. That means you may not close your eyes in the Mauna. You are not going to close your eyes, but you are though you are in the open eyes. But what happened? You stop talking. You stop talking. Nothing you are going to do verbally. You are going to save a lot of energy within yourself. That's called Mauna. Mauna. That means in whatever you speak out of you, you are going to stop that. You are spending more amount of time in only the silence. That's how what happened. Your bodily energy will be elevated. You conserve a lot of energy. Then you become powerful, energetic person. People who are in the Mauna, they speak few words also, which will be very powerful, like Ramana Maharshi. He speak only few words, but which are very powerful. Many people will be attracted to him. Why they are attracted to him? Because he's got a lot of energy within him. He's a magnet. He became a magnet. He tried to attract many people towards him, right? With great amount of silence, this will happen to many people. And here what happened? Here I will try to tell you. Here slowly the inner exploration starts. He start getting some idea. Like, I'm in the silence. When he is in silence, he tried to get some kind of a idea that to understand himself. What is he? When you go into silence, obviously there's no much physical world connected to him. Of course, he's having open eyes. He'll be working and he'll be in the physical life. He has got a family, he has got a wife, and he gives children education. And of course, he also need to make some money for his own lifestyle. All this, he will also live with Muladhara, Swadhisthana, Manipuraka. All these things will be with him. He'll be going here, and for example, if I want to eat food for the physical body, then I'll go to Muladhara. I'll be in the Muladhara Chakra, that state of mind. If I try to serve my family, okay, if I try to talk to my children, I want to tell some, I want to give some guidelines or instruction, then I'll go and my state of mind will be rotated into the Swadhisthana. right? So the same way, if whenever I'm trying to learn something, or trying to gain some good knowledge about myself and my surroundings, about the mentalistic things, then I'll go into the Manipuraka. Always I try to go into Manipuraka state of mind. Then only I can gain that knowledge. I can read, I can listen, I'll try to understand about mentalistic knowledge. That's called Manipuraka chakra. Then goes to the Anahata chakra, friends. Here is what will happen is you get into the silence, more and more silence. So there are no further karma. You are not interested to any karma. For example, in Manipuraka, you see, you are a musician, great musician also. But what will happen is you also do some karmas. What kind of karmas you do? You want to become a famous person. Then you try to make other competitors, your own fellow competitors. You want to always make them to reduce. You try to overpower them. You try to overcome them. Or otherwise, you as a poet, you want to become a great poet. Then you try to criticize the other poets. They are not correct. I am a great poet. I know everything. I can write, get poetry on particular subject, So likewise, what happened? You try to make others to be down. So otherwise, you criticize others, you blame others. You see other people as a less, they are inferior to you. You are a superior. You are great. You are a great artist. So likewise, what happens? You see the cinema artist. You see. So example, you can observe many of the celebrities on outside in the cinema industry, especially. So they are not in great character, my dear friends. They have some kind of acting, dancing. So there are great singers also there. What will happen? They have such a high character. Their Manipuraka is very strong. They are very strong in the Manipuraka, but inside them there are a lot of hollowness. You see, many of the singers, many of the celebrities, the cinema actors, they died, they got suicided. So how do you say that? So why do they go for suicide? If they have the real wisdom with them, they never suicide. Suicide is a great crime with respect to the soul evolution. So it is considered as the biggest, the strongest bad karma in the soul evolution, my dear friends. Anyhow, I'm telling you, I'm trying to point out here, though you became a big star, maybe Amitabh Bachchan, maybe Chiranjeevi, so do you think they are not eating non-vegetarian? They are eating non-vegetarian. They are still in the Rajoguna only. They never became a sattvic character, and they are having a high amount of the fame and name in the society. But they're all in the Manipurak chakra. They don't have silence, first of all. So likewise, friends, if you try to understand the physical characters, you can classify them to one of these, 7 chakras, friends. Now, Anahata chakra, what will happen is, so in Manipurak also, you are doing a lot of karmas. You are picking up a lot of karmas. Till Manipuraka, friends, till Manipuraka, you will be always doing karmas. Are all around about maybe about 200 lives. 200, 250 lives, you will be doing a lot of karmas, taking the karma result, karma will be doing, karma pala will come, and you'll be enjoying that, or you'll be, suffering with that. The karma pala may be whatever the karma you do in a previous life, as a musician, as a whatever it may be, the state of mind, or whatever the chakra you are into belongs to. What happened? You do some karmas, you take the result of the karma in the next life or current life. That's called karma pala. So karma pala will be experiencing it, and karmas you do, and you new karmas also will be doing, up to Manipuraka. Up to Manipuraka, the new karmas also will be always attempting, friends. Now, when you come to Anahata chakra, what happened? That state of mind, the people, what they do is they stop doing all the karmas. They never try to attempt a new karma. They'll be always in the mauna. They are happy with the mauna. That's all. They are completely silent inside and outside also. Outside also, they don't resort to any kind of new karmas. So that means your karmas will be stopped at the up to the Manipuraka. In Anahata, there are no further karmas going to be accumulated. Whatever the bad karmas or good karmas, they are far away from the both type of karmas, my dear friends. Now, so let's go to the Visuddha chakra, throat chakra. Here, so friends, V plus Suddha, that is Vishesha Suddhi. That means what happens? The cleansing will happen. So what cleansing has to take place? Try to understand one particular thing is, up to Manipuraka, you have done a lot of karmas. So a lot of bad karmas you have done, a lot of karma death is there, a lot of karma bondage is there. So what will happen is you have to come out of all that. So to come out of all that, in order to negativate, that means in order to nullify, in order to neutralize all that bad karmas and whatever you have done it in the all lifetimes of 200 to 50 lives till another chakra. So what will happen is, friends, here you try to cleanse them. What is the way of cleansing? The best way of cleansing at this point of time in Visuddha chakra, people who are leading the Visuddha chakra, they know only one thing, that so they try to serve the other people. They try to serve the other people, like Mother Teresa. Take a Mother Teresa example. She is not a enlightened master. She is not the spiritual realized master. she is only living, she was living with her, she is a great servant, for the public, or you can say that she is a sevak. Okay, so she was serving the humanity with her own abilities, such a way that she was trying to take care of lot of orphans, lot of disabled people, friends. So that's how she served the humanity. So by serving by serving the humanity, by giving doing lot of help to the humanity, so that's where you are going to cleanse your bad karmas, all the bad karmas, whatever you did. So by say maybe you have done a bad, I told yesterday also, yeah, in the law of karma, you do a bad karma to one person, you try to help the other person, this person, that person. There's so many people who are living on the earth planet, or so many light beings who are living on the earth planet, friends. Many of the soul beings, they are in the animal form, tree form, bird form, human form, all one and the same. So we are all living with only one consciousness, friends. That is soul consciousness. That is divine consciousness. That is why if you do bad to one person, go and do the good things to other person. It belongs to your own soul evolution, and your karma will be nullified. So it doesn't matter. So that's how what happens is pure this doing the physical help, physical seva to many of the people, like so what are the bad karmas you accumulated till the Manipuraka Anata, so they'll be nullified, they'll be neutralized. So that's how we need to understand this. This is the Chakra, my dear friends. So what will happen is, so all this, whatever the karmas which are accumulated, we are going to cleanse it. At the state of Vishuddha Chakra, we are going to cleanse it, like Mahatma Gandhi. What Mahatma Gandhi has done is, so he's a great the freedom fighter, he's a great servant of the public or the humanity, especially in India. He fought for the India freedom, so then he got it. So through non-violent way, he got it, and he served the humanity. He has served the humanity in India, and that is why he became a great servant of the nation, and he became a father of nation. So that's how, friends, this is a good service he has rendered. He has rendered the great service. So, but of course, he is trying to lead the, here I'll tell you, in Vishuddha Chakra, you got some silence also. You will not be violent at all. You will be in the, what is called, you came out of Rajoguna, you enter into Sattvic character. Here what happens at this point of time, you try to go out of the non-vegetarian. You never kill other people. You never hurt other people. You never attempt to hurt other people. And you never kill any other animal beings or anything for your sake of food. Till the Anatha, even till the Manipuraka Chakra, that is stopped, friends. And when you enter into Anatha Chakra, there also some kind of a non-violence will start. Non-violence will always start in Anatha Chakra also. But not guaranteed that you will be a perfect vegetarian. But when it comes to the Vishuddha Chakra, when he's trying to help other human beings, so many of the times we get confused, friends. Like, the Christianity, like Mother Teresa was a Christian, basically, as a mindset, as a part of the mind, she belongs to that religion. But in fact, she was a great human being, and she served the humanity in a greatest manner. But she also, see what will happen in Christianity, many of the Christians eat non-vegetarian. But they don't take, this kind of Mother Teresa, the great people, they won't take as an ideal example. They always try to go with the religion mindset, friends. So in the religion, there are they're nothing like, they are following vegetarianism, and they are the benevolent to the all other life beings. They are kind enough to the other beings. They have a lot of karuna. All these practices are gone out of the religion. So they are not part of the religion, friends. So of course, Jesus Christ was the founder of Christianity, they say, but they never follow the principles of the Jesus Christ. They don't follow the teachings of the Jesus Christ. If they follow, they become a benevolent, they become a great Karunamaya. Jesus Christ was a Karunamaya. So that's how, friends, what happens is you become a great Karunamaya at the Vishuddha Chakra. So here the complete cleansing will happen of all previous karmas. You want to become karmaless. That means you want to come out of the karmic debt. You want to come out of the karmic bondage. So that's how you are going to reduce your number of lives further, friends. But what happens here? What will happen is, so here also no spiritual wisdom, friends, but they know definitely Mahatma Gandhi, he read the Bhagavad Gita always. He definitely know there is a soul wisdom, there is spiritual wisdom, there are Atma, there are different lokas, there are different chakras, different, the kind of different bodies they have, all this, they have some information with them, but they never try to practice it. They never try to understand deeper. They have some kind of a jnana, but they don't have vijnana. They never practice them. So that's how, friends, here also not much spiritual wisdom we cannot expect. But one thing is, here what will happen is they always work for the Loka Kalyana, Prapanchika Seva. It's called Prapanchika Seva. So they try to always try to help other people. No, that's how the mindset of this particular people. So friends, so that means what happened? We are paying back of all our karmas, previous karmas. We are nullifying all our karmas. That is the purpose of this state of the life or state of mindset of Visuddha Chakra. Vishesha Suddhi. Okay, Vishesha Suddhi means the complete cleansing happens, friends. Now let's go to the Agna Chakra. This is a third eye chakra. We call it as a third eye chakra. Friends, what happened? After leading so many lives, still Visuddha Chakra. So now we bored out of the physical life. We bored. That means we got bored. That we will start getting some kind of exploration inside. The inner exploration will start. We try to say, so who am I? Why am I born here? Okay, where I am going back, right? What is my life after death? So who are all these people connected in this life to me? So why I'm so attached to these people? So these kind of the different questions, the unanswered questions will start in his own life. Then that is at the stage of Visuddha Chakra, this will start. Now, so by leading so many lives in the Visuddha Chakra, then slowly you turn into the inner exploration. That is where your meditation starts, friends. Your meditation starts at the Agna Chakra or third eye chakra, whatever, at this state of mind. This is a state of mind. You remember, chakra is a state of mind or state of life, what you are leading. Depends upon observing your own life, what you are leading on this planet, which chakra is predominant within you. We can be able to explain that. Okay. So, but everybody needs all the chakras, my dear friends. Though you became a Agna Chakra person, so you don't think that you don't need the Muladhara Chakra. Muladhara Chakra is also required because it's a connect to the physical body. You also need a physical mind, that is Swadhisthana Chakra. You need all that to lead one's own life. You want to lead on this earth planet. You need all the chakras, all the state of mind. Let's know more about the Agna Chakra. Friends, here no more karmas. You don't have any karmas here. All your karmas are cleansed, and you'll be practicing meditation. You try to experience different lokas, and you'll be sitting in meditation more and more time. Then I explained in the previous classes, by sitting, more and more in the meditation, your thought, your inner cleansing will happen. Your etheric body will be cleansed. All your karmas, of course, by Visuddha Chakra itself, you can cleanse all your karmas. Here again. So by sitting in meditation, you'll also cleanse, all your etheric body. Then you start activating your, inner senses. You start activating your inner vision. That is soul eye. Third eye will be activated, and astral travel will happen. So many of the telepathic experiences, many of the outer body experiences, traveling to the other lokas, meeting the other masters, so many experiences will happen, my dear friend. And you will try to visit all your past life, and you try to also know what is your future and current life. You can understand the other people's past lives. Many things you will be coming to understand in this state of Agna Chakra third eye activation. Okay, so that's why, friends, this is where you get into nirvana, moksha, liberation, mahaparinirvana, like Gautam Buddha. So what Gautam Buddha did, in his previous lives itself, he got the already nirvana. Then what happened in the latest life, as a Siddhartha, he born onto that planet. He became Gautam Buddha. For what purpose he became a Gautam Buddha is, it is not he has already achieved his Agna Chakra or third eye chakra, has been like in that state of mind. He was there in the earlier life itself. When he became a Buddha, what happened is he entered into the state of Sahasrara, friends. The crown chakra. It's all crown chakra, Sahasrara. That's what we are going to discuss now. So try to understand, as a meditator, after the meditator, you become a yogi. After that, you became a rishi. After that, you become a rajarshi, then brahmarshi. Everything will happen with the practice of meditation, not in one lifetime. Try to understand. Not in one lifetime. This Agna Chakra state, which I am state of mind, I am telling you, maybe you will take around 50 lives. 50 lives also you need to take. In every life you come here, you have to take your physical life, like one of the family member you are taken here, and you have some education, you have some children, you have some responsibilities, everything you'll be doing. Along with that, you start practicing meditation. You always have that mindset. If anybody who is born as a, the state of mind of Agna Chakra, what will happen? You will have normal life, friends. On the earth planet, you need to have a normal life. For example, you take Ramana Maharshi, or the Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, Vivekananda. They also led the practical life. They born to the one physical mother, and after that, he has gone through the education. After that, he has to eat food for himself, and also he has to take care of his mother sometimes. Like that, physical life is always there. His mind is also working. And also you need to have some kind of anything you want to learn new, any different skills and all, you'll also have Manipuraka chakra involved, right? Sometimes you go into Mauna, that times you will have the state of mind of Anata. Likewise, so of course, Vishuddha will not be there with these people. The people who born with the Agna Chakra, Vishuddha will not be required, anymore required. The reason being already they are cleansed out of all the karmas, friends. Now, what happens is, so in the Agna Chakra, you will try to do more and more you try to gain more and more inner experiences. This is called, so what is called is spiritual wisdom, friends. So other one, in the state of Manipuraka Chakra, you gain the Prapanchika wisdom. You became a Pandit there. Now, at this Agna Chakra, you became a yogi. You became a Brahmarshi. You became a Brahmagnani. Enlightened master you became. Now, what you get is, you get the intellect, but spiritual intellect you will get. There is a materialistic intellect, that's called Buddhi. So here is spiritual intellect you will get. You become a great Vijnani. Okay. So that's the state of Agna Chakra. Friends, after this so many lives spending here, you got a nirvana, you got enlightened, right? When you go back again, what will happen is, so you'll always, you try to come back to the earth planet again only when you want to teach others, right? Try to understand Sahasrara is the state of mindset or the lifestyle, the crown chakra activation. We say crown chakra is active in that particular type of people. We try to tell that they're all actually sevak. They are spiritual sevakas. That means they want to teach meditation, they want to teach the spirituality, they want to enlighten others people. You already got enlightened in the Agna Chakra. Right now, you want to make other people to get enlightened, spiritual enlightenment. That is where it's called Adhyatmic Seva. Like the Swami Rama, he has done a great, seva, the Adhyatmic Seva to the many people. And Gautam Buddha did a lot of spiritual service to the lot of people. He taught meditation. So likewise, what happened, friends? So all this, so likewise, what happened? Now you're trying to teach the entire world. In the beginning of the seva, Adhyatmic Seva, what happened? You become a Arihant, then you become a Buddha, then you become a Bodhi, Bodhidharma, then you become a this one Buddha. So that means, so here there are three states again. So now you'll be becoming, first you will be doing, you become an Arihanta. That means you start teaching your own family. Then you start teaching to the other people around you in the society. Then you start teaching the entire world. So when you start teaching to the entire world, you become something called the Buddha. So you become a Buddha. Once you become a Buddha, you have no more births onto the earth planet. You don't need to require any more births, any more coming back to the earth planet. Is no question of that, my dear friends. Then you can become one of the creator. You get a creatorship. You don't need to come back to the earth planet. You already finished all your 400 lives. Now you became a creator. So that's the final state of mind or state of lifestyle, which you, through Sahasrara, you will achieve it. Then you will become one of the creators in the higher worlds. That is something called Satyaloka, friends. That we will try to understand. So this is about the 7 chakras. Very exhaustive explanation. You need to review yourself once again to understand more and more and to put into practice, friends. Now let's go to the 7 bodies, friends. Here, so when you try to understand, we have 7 bodies. I told in the previous class, the soul consciousness comes with the always 7 bodies from the upper world, from the high frequency worlds. When you take a birth onto the mother womb, then coming out of your mother womb, what happens is every soul will have 7 bodies, my dear friends. So these are the 7 bodies which I have tried to explain to you. The center is the pure soul consciousness. All the 7 layers are one top of other. Okay, you observe here. So these are the 7 bodies every human being is having. Okay. Now, what are 7 bodies? Physical body, Annamaya Kosha, etheric body, Pranamaya Kosha, astral body, Manomaya Kosha, causal body, mental body, we call it as a Vijnanamaya Kosha, supracausal body, we call it as Anandamaya Kosha, spiritual body is called Viswamaya Kosha. So nirvanic body is called Nirvanamaya Kosha. Friends, these are the 7 bodies. So where does this, so which is active for which person? See, for example, a person who is having Mooladhara. Here, physical body is active, very much is active, is connected to the Mooladhara person, is very much connected to the physical body. He is nowhere, all other bodies, of course, the etheric body is also there. Try to understand what is etheric body, friends. I might have explained in the earlier class. I will try to give some more explanation. Etheric body is the magnetic field around you, which will be very close to the physical body. It's just 3 inches away from your physical body, but it exists, right? It always exists. That's a magnetic field around you. So that's called etheric body, which is constructed using the ether from the outer space. So that's why you try to remember etheric body always exists. What will happen is when you die from the physical plane, etheric body, physical body will die. No other bodies will die, my dear friends. All other bodies will be active within your soul. Okay, physical body, that is Annamaya Kosha, which is made up of 5 elements of the nature, right? That is a physical body. So which is made up of bones, flesh, everything, friends. Within our physical body, that is the state of physical body, which is made up of all 5 elements of the nature, right? So the etheric body is made up of ether that also exists along with your physical body, just very near, very closely distant from your physical body, which is called etheric body. Try to understand this now. So after these two bodies, friends, so what will happen is, now that's what the etheric body is also called pranamaya kosha, energy body. I used many times this word because all your nadis, all your the prana nadis, prana shakti, all these prana nadis will be flowing in the etheric body, part of etheric body, friends. So that means pranamaya kosha, the energy body. So within this, all your nerves are there, all your nadis are 72,000 nadis, we say. In fact, some textbooks mention that 72,000 nadis, but in fact, truly speaking, it is 2,72,000 nadis, friends. So maybe whatever number, but they all exist in the etheric body. They're all connected to each and every organ in the physical body. They supply the pranic energy, the prana shakti. They will supply to each physical body, physical organ through these nadis. From the energy body, it will be supplied. Okay, so getting the more and more prana shakti is having good lifestyle, holistic lifestyle, doing meditation and having sound sleep. Like these conditions. In those conditions, having a sleep, dreamless sleep. So likewise, you achieve the great prana shakti into your physical body. So that will be recharging the etheric body all the times, friends. So that's why etheric body is so important in order to stay healthy and happy, friends. Now, so your physical body, you know very much, Annamaya Kosha, you are already living in the physical body. Your soul is living in this physical body. Now, astral body. Astral body, I explained earlier also, friends. Astral body is something replica to your physical body. I will try to explain you all your physical organs, 2D organs. Your physical organ, that means 5 senses. Okay, five karmendriyas, five granendriyas. Granendriyas means your eyes, nose, ears, tongue, and your skin. These are 5 granendriyas, 5 physical senses. Okay, then there are 5 duty organs. What are duty organs? Our hands, our legs, right? Our genitals, okay, our speech. So likewise, there are 5 karmendriyas, friends. So these karmendriyas also there. So these karmendriyas, 5 karmendriyas, 5 physical senses, like, and you have mind. Your mind means what? Mind is a combination of 4 things again: mind, intellect, ego, chitta. So these are the 4 things part of your mind. So you are the combination of body, mind, soul. So the part of soul, there are all these, so many bodies are there. So part of soul, always try to understand as all these higher bodies, which are invisible bodies. What are the visible body, friends? Physical body is the visible body. For etheric body, of course, if you have a great sense of, like you get more abilities in meditation, when you start practicing meditation, you can also see the etheric body of other people. You can see the aura of the other people. So that also sometimes it is visible because of your inner abilities, inner sense started activated. Then you can see the etheric body of the other people or yourself also. Now, astral body to causal body, spiritual body, all these are actually, they're all invisible bodies, my dear friends. They're all invisible bodies. Okay. So you cannot see with your naked eyes. Okay. You can only experience through meditation. Now, whenever you do more and more sadhana, more meditation, more practice of spirituality, what will happen is your astral body starts getting activated. This is called Manomaya Kosha. Okay. So, friends, the astral body is the source of energy for etheric body, physical body. Try to understand. Where do you get the energy? Where do you get where the energy comes from? The energy comes to your etheric body and physical body through the astral body. I'm trying to tell you, astral body consists of total, as I explained you, karmendriyas, panchendriya, karmendriyas, gnanendriyas, mind, other than the mind, pranic forces. There are 5 pranas: udana, samana, vyana, all these pranic. So Dhyana. So all these five forces are there. 5 pranic forces are there. So all these are part of the astral body. You think that they're all part of your physical body. So that's what we confuse many times. So all we say that eyes and all this nose, everything is a part of physical body. They are actually in the form of organs. Okay, they are in the physical bones and flesh. So what is the physical body? Physical body is made up of 5 elements, which is having all the placement of different organs. So they appear in the form of bones and the flesh or blood, right? So this much is only physical body, friends. But what happens is, to drive all the physical organs to function properly, all the physical organs, whatever panchendriya, karmendriya, gnanendriya, whatever it may be, of to activate, to energize, to make them working, what is needed is astral body. This is the source. Okay. From here, if your astral body is weak, that means mentally you are weak, what happens is you start getting lot of diseases. That's called psychosomatic diseases will start happening within your physical body. All that will come from when your astral body gets weaker. Why the astral body gets weaker? Because you think so much negative. This is manomaya. Manomaya means you are trying to understand here. It's also called something, all your manomaya kosha, your all thoughts, your all mental thoughts, everything comes from here, friends. So that's how what happens is you try to weaken your astral body by thinking, by depression, by stress, strain. What happened? Lot of negative thinking. You lose lot of energy. Then astral body gets weaker. When it's again energized, it get energized through the sleep. That's why every day we sleep. Sleep is the boon of the nature. Okay, gift of the nature. We go to the sleep. Why? Because this to energize this astral body or to recharge your astral body, you always go to the sleep. The other method is meditation. Consciously, we do meditation in order to recharge the astral body. Once the astral body is active, so energized, these two bodies will be always active. These two bodies will be healthy, my dear friends. That is why it's more important. There's a lot of importance to the astral body. Okay, so that is a subtle body, is invisible body, friends. Now, what will happen is causal body. So over the astral body, there is one more thing is called Vijnanamaya Kosha. Friends, Vijnanamaya Kosha means what happened here. Here is like, you start gaining some kind of a spiritual wisdom, right? This body is more of concern to the Vijnanamaya Kosha. So Vijnanamaya Kosha means you have a lot of wisdom with you. Vijnana is there. So that's where, so this body will be active. People who are practicing the meditation, right? See, up to astral body, everybody will be there, friends. Up to astral body, you don't need to be a meditator. You don't need to be a meditator. You don't need to be a spiritualistic person. Nothing. For everybody, for every common person, also up to astral body is always active. They will have the experience of astral body always. See, even a laborer who is working in the construction, but he goes to the sleep. He try to get some dreams. He try to travel outside. He tried to, when he woke up, what happened? He used to say, I got some dream, I got some swapna. In that swapna, I met my father who passed away. Something like that he will be telling. Has he got any practice of meditation? Has he got any spiritual wisdom with him? No. But still he'll be telling. That means for him also, this astral body is active. Try to understand. Okay. Now, causal body will not be active unless you do meditation. Unless you do meditation, this causal body will be never active. You never gain the experience of this causal body. What is that exactly? When you have meditation with you, when you make lot of meditation, as I explained right now, when your Agna Chakra is activated, then only start getting the kind of experience which are related to the causal body. So these are actually called Vijnana. You gain wisdom, lot of Vijnana. So with you, lot of Vijnana is there. So what is that Vijnana? That means you will understand who are you exactly and where from you came, where do you go after the death. You will try to understand lot of mysteries of this life, lot of mystery of the creation. You try to understand only when your causal body is active with the help of lot of practice of meditation. Now, friends, when you get that Vijnana with you, then what happens is you also will be activating your own other body called supracausal body, Anandamaya Kosha. So this Anandamaya Kosha is always active because you will be having always, you are in the state of bliss, my dear friends. You are in the state of bliss. You always live in the state of bliss. That is called supracausal body or Anandamaya Kosha, because you already got to know who are you and what am I. So you understood already your true form or your true self. You already understood at the level of causal body itself. You got the realization. Now you will be living with that bliss. That is where your Anandamaya Kosha is always active. Okay, you are in the blissfulness, my friends. That is why it is called Anandamaya Kosha. Now, going back to the spiritual wisdom, spiritual or cosmic body, friends, this is Vishwamaya Kosha. What happens here is, I will try to tell you, everybody will be unique. Everybody will have their own physical body, their own etheric body, their own astral body, their own causal body, their own supracausal body. Till this point, it is individualistic, my dear friends. Now, once the person who got into the supracausal body, he will never have any individualization. What will happen is he become the part of one particular body called cosmic body. So you will become a part of this cosmic body. You will never have any individual body, no more individual body beyond this supraca. Friends, try to understand every human being. I'm telling you, over 800 crores of people on this earth planet will have their own individual bodies till this. Okay, till this. So from hereafter, for all the 800 crores people, one body which is common is cosmic body, right? Or so the spiritual body, which is common, friends. But try to understand this is not active. It is not active at all because you are not enlightened. When you are enlightened, when you become a master, the great master, your spiritual body or cosmic body is active. When it comes, friends, when you get a realization that so up to supracausal body, you are living in the bliss. You understood who are you, and you have done a lot of practice of meditation. You understood what is your true form. Everything happened up to this. Now in the spiritual body or cosmic body get activated when you reach to the state that you became a Brahmagnani, saying that what happens is you are in you consciousness is there in all other life beings, entire cosmos, everywhere the same soul consciousness exists. When you get that kind of realization, which is called the super spiritual body or cosmic body, the activation happens. Vishwamaya Kosha. You are the part of Vishwa. You are the part of Vishwa. Everybody is a part of the Vishwa. That is where your Vishwamaya Kosha is active. Spiritual body is active. Cosmic body is active. Friends, now going back to the Nirvanic body. What is Nirvanic body? Nirvanamaya Kosha, friends. So when you try to understand this Nirvanic body or Nirvanamaya Kosha, so at this point of time, what happens is you first of all, you understood by causal body, you started practicing meditation, you got Vijnana here. Now, supracausal body, you got much more supreme, spiritual wisdom. You are living in the Ananda, always in Ananda state. Right, so you have no more worries. You are everything. You are living in the blissful state here, and you're also you became one of the part of the cosmic body. That means your cosmic body is activated. You understood that you are part of the Viswa. You are the Viswa, and all other life beings also part of the Viswa. You got that realization. That's where Vishwamaya Kosha is active now. And now, after this, what will happen, friends? You start helping others. You start doing seva. You became a Brahmagnani here, but still, what will happen is I told you, unless you have state of the mind of chakra, that is Sahasrara. Here is the Sahasrara, friends. Here is the Sahasrara. You try to understand here. So people, we have the who have got the the here supracausal body or the Anandamaya. Here is the called Visuddha Chakra. Okay, here is the Visuddha Chakra. Here the Vishwamaya Kosha is called spiritual body. At this state, your which chakra is active? Here, Agnya Chakra is active. Okay, in the last state with Nirvanamaya Kosha, at this point of time, your crown chakra is active. So if you start putting the chakras here, the pranamaya physical body, Mooladhara Chakra, okay, astral body, here comes to your Swadhisthana Chakra. Your Swadhisthana Chakra and your Manipuraka also comes here. Yes, here. Okay, right? Your particularly Anahata Chakra starts here, causal body, and your Visuddha Chakra starts at the supracausal body, right? It will be active, so active. I mean, it's a state of life. Just to compare, I'm telling you, nothing much important. Okay, and in order to understand more, I'm telling you. And in spiritual cosmic body active, when it is active, you are in the state of Agnya Chakra. In the last, in the Nirvanic body, you are in the state of Sahasrara. This is where you do lot of spiritual seva, my dear friends. You do lot of spiritual seva. You will always doing spiritual service to other people. Then at this point of state, what will happen is your Nirvanic body is activated. When you get Nirvanic body activated, you became a creator. You became a creator. You stop coming to the earth planet at all. Then what you'll do is you'll go to the higher world. You do your own creation. You become one of the creators. Okay, you become one of the Purnatmas. That is the purpose of every human life, my dear friends. The goal of human life is to start growing from infant soul to the infinite soul. So we want to become an infinite soul. That means we want to become a creator, Paripurnatma. We also want to become one of the Paripurnatma, friends. Like Lord Krishna, Lord Rama, Lord Mahavira, Lord Buddha, all these people became they became creators now. They became Paripurnatmas. So friends, why do you see so much the huge vast universe? You see huge universes, right? So you see, you start observing the sky in the night time. So many stars. Who created all this? Who has created this? So many stars, so many galaxies, Andromeda Galaxy, Milky Way Galaxy, so many galaxies, so many universes, so many stars, so many planets. Who have created all these, friends? They're all created by the so-called great enlightened masters who departed from here, who got enlightened in the 400 lives. They spent and they got complete achievement. They became a Brahmagnani, they became infinite soul. Their nirvanic bodies got activated. So that's how you become one of the creator. Then you started your own creation in the upper worlds. You start creating the different physical worlds, different metaphysical worlds, or otherwise you may start creating different animal beings on the earth planet. You start designing, friends, all these animal bodies, human body. You know what is the greatest work behind your physical body is so nice. You know, the so complex system of our physical body, the greatest sophisticated system of physical body is created by the great masters. It is not easy, friends. No scientist today cannot reproduce the human being. I can give, you can give n number of opportunities for anybody, any scientist on this earth planet. Nobody can create a physical human being. Okay, that's how the design of the human being is also happened due to the creators, due to the great masters, my dear friends. Now let's go to the 7 worlds, 7 lokas, friends. This topic is very huge. So like, you have to excuse me for the time because especially it's a great topic and it has to be told for many number of hours. But anyway, I will try to cover it now. So 7 worlds, the 7 lokas, friends. Now, so there is a Bhuloka, Borloka, Suvarloka, Gnanaloka, Janaloka, Mahaloka, Tapoloka, Satyaloka, friends. Now, if you understand this, your spiritual wisdom is almost like complete. Like, you gain your spiritual wisdom such a way, the permanent wisdom you'll be gaining by today, friends. Now, let's understand what is Bhuloka. Any physical plane is a karma bhumi, friends. Whatever physical planet we are living, or any planet, any plane, physical plane in any other galaxy, other star system, wherever it may be, everywhere life is there, friends. Now, we felt so difficult in order to just reach the moon, friends. Just to reach the moon, Chandrayaan-3, we have done it. So we have felt so much difficult. We have got so much, we are so excited just to reach the moon. You try to understand how much difficulty is there physically, right? So our physical science or our material sciences are not grown such a way. But spiritual science is so great. Even if you do the good meditation, you can go to the moon in one night itself. One night with your own astral body, you can travel to the moon. You can come back. Okay, such is the power of spiritual wisdom, friends. This is what the tools. These are spiritual tools. Meditation, practice. They were all our ancient rishis and yogis. They invented 9 planet system thousands of years back. They invented. Not that now, because of telescope or microscope, we have not invented any 9 planets, friends. We have Navagraha system. You all of you know that Navagraha system, right? So which is invented thousands of years back. Who invented it? Our great saints. With the help of what? With the help of meditation. With the help of their sadhana, friends. So they can travel any planet. They can come back. They can go to the even stars. They can go to the Surya. That is, they can go to the sun. They can go to the moon. What not? Moon is nothing for them. Moon is nothing. So higher than the other worlds, they can travel. That is the power of meditation, friends. Now, anyway, so now Bhuloka is the karma bhumi where we stay here, where we exist now. That is karma bhumi here. Law of karma is very much active. Law of karma, you have to be very careful. Anyway, now Bhorloka, friends. Whenever we die, whenever any person die on that planet, what will happen is you will reach to the one world with your astral body. The 2 things will die here whenever any person die. One is etheric body, one is physical body. Both will die. Both will vanish. Okay. So physical body first will die. After 3 days time, the etheric body also merge into the etheric or the space. Okay. That also will be vanished. Then only one body with which you will be traveling to the upper worlds. That is with the astral body. So with the astral body, you go to the other loka. So the upper worlds, the first loka where you reach is Bhuvar loka. That is lower astral world, friends, lower astral worlds. Here is the point where you try to take the experience of your karmas. What are the karmas you have done on the earth planet? Friends, try to understand to make your life better in the upper worlds after your death. Before your death, your karmas must be purified. You must have done good karmas, friends. When you do good karmas, here also on the earth plane, you can get good results. On beyond the earth plane, when you live physically, you enter into the lower astral world called Borloka. So that is where you experience bad or good depends upon what you did here. Suppose you are a drinker, you are a rapist. What you do is when you go to the next other plane, that is Borloka, when you live physical world, the Bhuloka, then you enter into the Borloka. Your soul with the astral body, it will travel to the Borloka. It has to stay there. It has to experience all the karma pala. That means karma results. Like you are done very badly here. You'll also experience the result of that. You'll be spending your own time, in the sadness. You can't do anything there. You have no physical body. You can't gain a physical experience. You in the astral world, in the Borloka, you try to do same thing. You try to drink. You try to cheat others. All the experience you'll be creating yourself. It's a bhavana world, friends. It's a bhavanatmaka world. It's a mental world. Okay. You'll be creating a lot of that such kind of experience, but ultimately you never be happy. It's because you don't have a physical body, you know you are not at all happy. Then that kind of time you have to spend in the that's a narkaloka. We call it a narkaloka. So that's where you spend a lot of time, friends. That is why this is called Loka. So then goes to after spending so much time. That's why in Bhagavad Gita says, so whatever the punya, papa, right? How much of the papa is there, you have to spend in the Narkaloka, that much time. Then after spending the papa in that loka, then whatever the punya, you say everybody in their life, they do some good deeds and bad deeds, friends, right? So that means good karmas or bad karmas. Of course, you will get good results and bad results in the upper worlds. The bad results you have to go through in the Borloka, and after spending your bad results and papa you experience, then goes to the next word called Suvarloka. Friends, Suvarloka. So this Suvarloka is the world where you'll be spending that's upper world, upper astral world. Here what happens is whatever your good time, good karmas you have done here, that good results you'll be spending pleasantly, happily. Such kind of souls will be there. Departed souls, your loved ones, you can meet many of them. Many of the loved ones, many of your relatives, far relatives, everybody who passed away, they'll be existing. Either they'll be existing in the lower astral world, in the upper astral world, friends. These are two places only they'll be existing. But so many of the good people, the good, wise people, they try to spend more time in the upper astral world. See, if you're a good person on the earth planet, you do some good seva to other people and all, what will happen? You try to spend more time in the upper astral world, right? Okay. But I'll tell you one more thing. Whoever is a great service person like Mahatma Gandhi, Mother Teresa, they directly go to the one world called Mahaloka. They go directly here. So because they have done a great task to the entire humanity, right? They go to the one world called Mahaloka. In this world, they'll stay till next birth, my dear friends. Till next birth, they'll directly stay here. They don't go to the they will not be worried about this astral world, lower astral world, upper astral world. They are not worried, friends. What will happen is they straight away get the promotion or traveling directly to they get an entry to the Mahaloka. That's called supra-causal world, friends. Okay, but next goes to the Grand Loka. What is Grand Loka, causal world, friends? Janaloka. Sorry, it's a Janaloka. So what is Janaloka or causal world is very simple. All the people after spending Papa, Punya in these two worlds, upper world, upper astral world, lower astral world, here one death takes place that is called astral death. That is where your astral body will also die. So now you have one thing called causal body. With the causal body, I told in the previous type of bodies, you try to correlate here. I'm trying to tell you. So I can't show everything because lack of time. So friends, what happens in the causal or Janaloka, what will happen is you have a now causal body with you. You travel to this loka with the help of causal body. Okay, you reach to everybody. He's a murderer, he's a painter, he's an artist, he's a all these people, except you become a great Mahatmas. Like like Mahatma Gandhi, Mother Teresa, unless you become like that, all other people, including artists, painters, singers, those are doesn't have spiritual wisdom, whoever it may be, all the business people, everybody has to come and stay here in this called causal world, Jana Loka. Jana means all the Jana, the public, everybody will have to come. Will have to come and stay here after your astral body, astral world. Once you leave the astral world, once that astral death happens, you come to this particular world. Here is the point where you will have your own soul guides, your own mentors for you. When you are going in the previous life to the earth planet, you also took the mentorship or guidance of those people who are the great of course the who the soul guides, friends. The soul guides means enlightened master again. Some of the enlightened masters are recruited in this world. In the causal world, they are recruited. They'll be serving all the common people who come and go, right? See, friends, I'll tell you, every common person, even is a poet or great scientist or great musician, they all will come up to causal world and then they have to return back. They have no entry to the Mahaloka also. They have no entry at all, friends. Try to remember this, okay? So unless you have unless until you enter into spirituality, friends, there is no question of coming over above that. Always a person who is a great scientist, he spent and he invented a lot of things and he doesn't have any spirituality. And what will happen is after death, he go through this Swarloka, he comes to Janaloka, and again, what will happen is he stay over there, he take the mentorship from the soul guides, and again he plan for the next birth. Friends, he may be a great scientist in the physical world, but doesn't matter. It is nothing for the universe. It is nothing in the view of supreme intelligence. It's nothing for him. Okay, it is one of the experience. Okay, one of the things he has done it. But did he understand who is he? Who am I? Did he has answers for those questions? No. Then you have to go back. You have to go back. So you'll come to the Janaloka. Now, next life, what happened? He was a great scientist, right? Next life, what will go? You'll go as a, because of his own karmas, negative karmas, or whatever it may be. You will choose another life to born to the other parents in any of the country. Then what you will do is you'll try to take next birth as maybe a poet, maybe a artist. Doesn't matter for the soul. So then it will come back again it will come back from, in the causal world, you stay over there, you take again mentorship, you design yourself, take a blueprint, and review the past life. All the past life will be reviewed here, my dear friends. In the Janaloka, you will review the previous birth, and you understand what is done, what is wrong, what everything. Then you design for the next life, and again you depart. Taking again in the causal world, there is no death, friends. Causal body will be there. Again, you reborn into the astral world, taking one astral body, then coming back to the physical body as a physical, etheric body and physical body. Again, you born into the physical world. That's how it happens, friends. Now, Mahaloka. Let's see what's Mahaloka, supra-causal world. Friends, here, Mahaloka, I told you, whoever has done a lot of service to the humanity, they directly go and stay in the Mahaloka, but they don't have entry to go to the Tapoloka. Again, all these great like Mahatma Gandhi, Mother Teresa, again they reborn, friends. Mahatma Gandhi, all these Mother Teresa, they already might have reborn somewhere, in some place, in different physical body and different state of mind and different life. Okay, they don't think that they are enlightened, all these things. No way. So that's why all these Mahatmas, so they became the great society, the great servants of the public, humanity. So what they do is they come and stay directly here. Directly after the death, they come here and stay for some time. They review their, all this, their own life. They will review, and again, what will happen is they will come back to the causal world, design the next life, then come back to the physical world. That's how it happens. How the journey of the soul will happen, my dear friends. After the death, I'm trying to tell you, that's called Mahaloka. Then what will happen here? In the Mahaloka, I told you, like all this kind of pure service, whatever rendered, who rendered it, they'll stay here, right? Now, going back to Tapoloka, next Loka, Tapoloka, cosmic world. Friends, what will happen here is, Tapoloka means person, whoever it may be. He may be a laborer, he may be a beggar, or he may be a orphan, whoever it may be, who has done some meditation on the earth planet, okay? Who try to understand who am I, right? Activating his third eye, activating inner senses. All these people, what happens is when they die, so they are actually practitioners of spirituality. See, practicing of spirituality doesn't need any qualification, friends, right? Is there any qualification required to spend yourself, to go inside you, to make inner journey, to do meditation, to do sadhana, astral travel, third eye visions? Do you need any physical qualification? No way. So likewise, person may be anything on this earth planet. He may be a beggar. It looks like a beggar. He's roaming on the street, but there are a lot of avadutas. So there are a lot of great Vijnanis in them also, right? So likewise, friends. So persons who practiced, irrespective of his materialistic status, but they are the practitioner of this spirituality. What they happen is, once they die, straight away they come to the Tapoloka. They come to the Tapoloka. Friends, who are activated third eye, and they know themselves, who are they, and what is the true form of their existence. Everything they understood. They are the physical, they are the soul consciousness, everything, all the realization happened now. So now, still what happened? But they have an entry to come and stay in the Tapoloka. But to stay for some time, friends, to stay for some time, so they'll be in the Tapoloka directly. They have an entry from the one side. Death happens in the physical world, that is Bhuloka, then directly come to Tapoloka. But they stay here for some time. But their ultimate goal again for these people is to get much more enlightenment. That's called they want to become a Buddha. So at this point of time in Tapoloka, what happened, friends? All the yogis, rishis, rajarsis will be there. Okay, so they are rajarsis, all this will be there. So they are there, like Swami Vivekananda. So all these people, so of course they have done some extent of good amount of meditation, they got enlightenment, everything. But they can come up to the Tapoloka. All the great yogis, rajarsis also there. But as a Brahmarshi, once you become a Brahmarshi, once you become the Brahma Gnani, once you become a Buddha, that means to become a Buddha from Rajarshi to Brahmarshi, or to become a Buddha, what happens is you must have taught many people that Brahma Gnana. So that is meditation. That means, friends, so in the Tapoloka, people who are the crown chakra activated, they will be living here. Right? When if a Satyaloka, what happens in Nirvanic world, this is the final state of the world, the higher frequency world. So this is where what happens is once any person became a yogi, rajarsi, then what it does is he try to teach lot of meditation, lot of classes, and lot of sessions he conducts. He try to educate everybody without expecting any fruits, friends. Selflessly, he try to teach many people on the earth planet. He make lot of people to realize themselves. He drive the many people towards enlightenment also. Then he became a Brahmagnani, he became Buddha. So those people directly they will be coming to the Satyaloka, Nirvanic world. This is the high frequency world. This is the toppest loka where all the creators are existing here. All Paripurnatmas. Okay, over like Gautam Buddha, Lord Mahavira, all these, the great, the Lord Krishna, Lord Rama, Iswara, all will be sitting and they'll be doing, they're taking care of their own creation. The creation of the entire universe, they'll be looking after. Everyone will have one of another the greatest responsibility of a particular planet or a star system or a galaxy system. They'll be keep watching, they'll keep monitoring, they'll be keep guiding, they'll be exploring, they'll be trying to do much more new creations will happen from this Satyaloka, friends. Even from here, you can start generating your own Amshatmas, friends. Once you became a Paripurnatma, you became a Buddha, you go to this Ashta, this Satyaloka called, that is where you start generating the infant souls. Like, how you have taken infant soul, 400 years life back, you have taken infant soul, then now you become infinite soul or Paripurnatma. Now, once you become a Paripurnatma, then you start generating Amshatmas or the infant souls again to the earth planet, right? You will become a mother now. You will become a mother, you will be giving birth to the many of the children. Right? They are Amshatmas, they are the infant souls, my dear friends. That's how the entire creation goes, friends. So this is the end of our topic. So let's do meditation. Let's go into the meditation for 5-10 minutes. Then we have some more topic about holistic lifestyle. Start sitting in the meditation. Switch off your lights. Sit comfortably. Wherever you are sitting, please sit comfortably on the chair, on the floor. Take the support of wall or a chair if you have any back pain. Remove your spectacles. Clasp your fingers. Cross your legs. Keep it down. Remove your spectacles. Close your eyes now. Close your eyes. Start observing the natural breath. In breathe, out breathe. Going in, coming out. Just observe. Keep observing your natural breath. If any thoughts comes to the mind, cut away the thoughts right away, then come back to the breath observation. Your entire focus must be on breath observation, nothing else. This simple meditation, it's called Anapanasati meditation. Very easy to practice, very easy to teach others. So such a simplest meditation out of 108 methods are available outside. This is one of the simplest meditation, which is taught by Gautam Buddha. Anapanasati. Ana means in breathe, apana means out breathe, sati means be with them. Keep observing your breath. No more thoughts. Do not worry about any outside things. You are with yourself. Last 2 minutes, final 2 minutes of meditation. Be with your natural breath. Do not open the eyes. Be with your natural breath. Last 2 minutes, my dear friends. 1 minute, final 1 minute. Thirty seconds, final 30 seconds. Last 10 seconds, final 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Place both your hands on your eyes for 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Slowly take your hands, slowly open your eyes. Please come back. Friends, part of holistic lifestyle. Today we try to understand about toothpaste. Okay. So the toothpaste, what we are using it, whether it is good or bad, we will get the opinion after going through this 4-5 points. Okay. As simple as that, we can easily understand. So traditionally we use neem or a pognemia pigs. That is a pigs means sticks. We try to use activated charcoal powder. You might have used, in your the olden days. Basically now we became a modern persons, modern people, right? That's why we forgot all this. So to clean our tooth. So now the plastic brushes, toothpaste are used to brush our teeth. This means that every time we brush, a little amount of plastic enters into our stomach. Okay, with a plastic breath, when you are brushing it, your tooth, what will happen? Small amount of plastic will go also always into your stomach. Then what is the demerit of that? By entering the small quantity of plastic, always, when you are brushing your tooth, then that plastic will go and stick to the small intestine within the stomach. So when it stick inside the walls of small intestine, what will happen is the absorption capability of various nutrients into the blood will be reduced, will be so much reduced. Then it leads to the air fall and lot of other side effects, lot of other diseases will happen, my dear friends, because of this toothpaste, I'm telling you. So now toothpaste contains sugar and other chemicals. They enter into our body. So when you use the toothpaste, this is also another demerit. So they have a lot of chemicals. So not only that, they are giving any kind of a medical substance, but they are using a lot of chemicals here that also will enter into your physical body. To brush our tooth, a pea-sized amount of toothpaste is sufficient, right? It's a small amount of toothpaste. But so this is shown in the different advertisements and all. What happened? No, they try to show something like a brush is filled with complete paste. Okay, so this is also one of the gimmick. Okay, let us not do that. So nobody should do this. Okay, so much toothpaste they'll keep on the brush. The complete brush is filled with the toothpaste. That is the kind of advertisements we used to see on the televisions. Okay, it's very bad. So now toothpaste advertisements remind that you should not eat much sweets. They'll say very clearly in the ads, don't eat the sweets, so that your cavities will be developed within your mouth, within the teeth. They say that. But I'll tell you, the fact is, in the toothpaste itself, there is a sugar. Okay, it contains sugar. That itself will create a lot of cavity spreads. Okay, now the best alternatives are very simple. Use neem stick or pongemia stick is there. Sticks are there. Use these things. Okay, and other thing is and activate charcoal powder. Like charcoal, simple charcoal powder. You can prepare in your house also. Like how you can prepare? You take the coconut, the cell of the coconut, dry coconut, right? So that you can put on the flame, and then once it is fully burnt, what happens, it becomes a powder. In that you can mix some small, I can tell you the preparation of this tooth powder also. So like put small sugar and any other kind of a or lavana, something like any pepper, something you can add. In order to make it more and more powerful, you can add pepper also, pepper powder, mix everything, then it becomes a tooth powder. Every day you can brush your tooth with that. So what is the requirement of toothpaste? I never use toothpaste. Okay, I never use any brush and toothpaste. I use only the charcoal based, or otherwise Ayurveda Danta Manjan is there. Danta Manjan available very much in the Ayurvedic stores. Please go and procure it. Never use this toothpaste. Okay, which is going to damage your tooth. At the earliest age, many people know, the dental doctors came. I don't know what the kind of a mental, our capability to understand this. Now we all became the patients for these dental doctors. Very unfortunate, friends. So we have the ancient, our wisdom is great. So why don't you use that? Okay, just go with the tooth powder, which is going to give you the best health for the teeth, long health and best health will be always there. You don't need to approach not even one day in your whole lifetime. Your teeth will never get any problem if you go with the tooth powders. The ancient way of making tooth powders. Okay, right. So let's understand what about diapers. So friends, the diapers we use for our children basically, right? From the childhood, what happened? Again, one of the modern technology, modern world came from the Prachatya Desha, that is Western countries method. So it is very bad. So we start teaching the children to go to the toilet properly. Whenever they get the urination or stools, they should tell you or they should signal you. Even from childhood, if you start teaching them, what happened? One day or other day, some few months, you may be facing problems. You may be facing some problems with the child, the infant. So making stools on the bed or urination of the bed, it may happen sometimes. But start teaching them. Start teaching them whenever they get like that. Take it to the toilet. What will happen slowly? Whenever they get that kind of more, any kind of a the kind of a inside signals for the stools or for urination, they'll go automatically. They go to the toilet, they do it, and then they come back. So the excretion will happen properly. And then this is the kind of practice we should teach. See, for example, you take, the especially cat or a dog. What it does, animal. So whenever that kind of motion, the kind of feeling of motion or urination, it goes outside the garden somewhere, and it will do there. If you leave it, it will go. So that is the kind of basic instinct, my friend. It's a basic instinct. Everybody is having, even human beings having very much. Even basic instinct of thirsty, hunger, excretion, everything is there. But we forget them because of our own bad training given by the parents, given by the modern technology. All the, now the Western technology started teaching you. So of course you are using the mobile, their technology, the Western advanced technology you're using, but do not use everything what they teach. Don't use whatever they teach, everything, even the lifestyle also. Do not convert your lifestyle into the modern lifestyle. That's going to hamper you. It's going to damage your life, right? So you become diseased. Like you get a lot of diseases in your physical life if you go with the modern lifestyle, what they're teaching from the other countries. Okay, try go with all your holistic lifestyle. Your lifestyle must be holistic and natural as per our ancient wisdom, and your technology, whatever computers, mobiles, whatever you are using, devices, gadgets, use from the other world, other Western world. It's not a problem. Okay, so that's all, friends. Now, see the diaper, it causes a lot of rashes. Then vaginal infection starts in the female child. Then also what they do, they try to use some steroid ointments. So they try to apply the steroid ointment. So this is also going to damage their immunity, friends. Okay, so rather than all these things, give the proper toilet training to the children. That's all. Then they'll get habituated properly. So little effort is required. Put that effort in the beginning days, okay, in the infant stage. So give them proper training. Then slowly, they don't need your help. Whenever they get it, they immediately go to the toilets. No problem. Okay. Now let's understand part of mudra therapy, yoni mudra. Okay. Friends, this is very, very essential mudra for the women, especially women. This is a highly essential. Okay. So yoni mudra is the hasta mudra. It's actually, we also call it as a woman gesture. Woman gesture or a seal. This is a mudra card. Okay. So this mudra, especially symbolization of this mudra is female genital organ. So that kind of mudra it is, friends. Okay. I'll show you the mudra, how it is. But what is the advantage of mudra is, it increases a lot of channelization of the flow of chronic energy into the energy body. It also make both women and men more fertile. If they start practicing, couple or someone is facing any issue of fertility, friends, fertility, infertility is there, right? That is the commonest problem on this in the current modern days, friends, because of our own lifestyle. So completely the production of whatever virekana or anda. So this becomes so much problematic. No sperm count and lot of low sperm count, in the men, and that is the way. That is how what happened is totally the fertility is lost. Infertility has been created. Now, how the infertility is created because of chemical farming in the soil, the same kind of infertility started in the human beings also nowadays. So they are not getting, the proper reproduction because of infertility issue. So many people are suffering. This will solve that problem. Try to use this mudra and helps the woman who is going through menopause states. So it will regulate the hormones and imbalance of hormones. Everything will be regulated if you use this mudra, yoni mudra. Okay, and friends. So and also firmly, these fingers must not be so much pressed. Okay, they should be gently touched, which I explained in the earlier classes. At the same time, basing on the research, the best way to practice this exercise is 20 minutes to get the benefits of this particular mudra. 20 minutes minimum. Okay, it's recommended to practice this mudra even 30 to 40 minutes daily also. No problem. So mudra can be practiced when you need the internalization of your senses. Like this mudra will also make your internal journey. That means the meditation also, it helps a lot. You can practice this whenever you need to remove stress around you, right? And also you can use this mudra in order to activate your Kundalini Shakti or the serpent power, whatever the power within you, it will activate. Obviously through meditation, then it will happen. But this mudra also helps for that. This is the mudra. Okay. Understood? So touch the thumb gently, both the thumbs. Okay. And touch the index finger gently and keep the fingers like this. Like this. This is the mudra. Okay. This is the mudra, yoni mudra, friends. Gently touch. No, don't put a lot of pressure on anything. Gently touch. So this must be practiced of the abdomen. Keep at abdomen and practice. You should keep at the level of abdomen. The woman must practice like this. Okay. Even women or men, they can practice keeping at abdomen level. Okay. Yes, friends. Let's have some question and answers before closing the sessions. Yes, Baswa Shankara, you can share your experience also.
Sir, class chala bagundi sir. Meeru roju cheppindi. Chala
Yes.
wonderful knowledge.
Yes.
Dorokalటువంటి knowledge మీరు మాకు ఇస్తున్నారు. Very
Yes.
thankful to you, your Mahavatar Foundation. Thank you very
Yes.
much, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Geetanjali.
Yes, sir. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Good
So
morning.
thank you so much for brief description about mudras, chakras, and locos. That I also thinking before that that kundli jagran and that chakra activation, what a superstition about that. But right now I have a lot of knowledge about that. Thank you so much for giving that a lot of knowledge about that. And so. But sir, any book can you refer for that more about chakras? Can you tell me, sir?
No, actually, what happened is they'll try to explain different way for you.
Ah,
Okay.
yes, sir.
So
Yes,
I
sir.
will try to refer. I'll try to give our own books are there. So I'll try to give you that. Okay.
Okay, sir.
More of is our own understanding. This is completely generated from our own side. Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much.
So it's a different wisdom. So people try to confuse many of us. Okay.
Ah, yes. Right.
There's nothing physically present. No chakra, nothing is present within you. There is no
Yes,
chakra,
sir.
nothing is within your body. Try to understand this. Very clear.
Yes, yes, yes. Thank you
Okay?
so much.
Yes. Jayalakshmi, madam.
Day by day, things are improving, I feel.
Yes.
So
Yes.
even after hearing from others too, you are doing a great job, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, madam. Sure, sure. Thank you. Thank you. Right. Momita, madam.
Fresh happiness we get after we, get up from the session. It activates the whole day nicely.
Oh, okay. Great. That's great. Right. So, Momita.
Thank you.
Momita. Momita, madam. Your voice is breaking, madam. Your voice is breaking. I don't know what some issue, I think. No. Okay. Sangeeta.
Namaste, sir.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Look forward to
Momita madam is trying to speak, but it's not coming. Yes. See, no, it's not going.
becomes full and nice after I listen to it. Perhaps that.
Yeah. Yes, I think it's connection also got cut. I think. Okay, Sangeeta madam. Yes.
Namaste, sir.
Namaste.
Experience, sir. Very nicely explained everything. Lots of new thing, new knowledge. About chakra, I was also searching before, but the confusion was there. What is this? And about life, very nicely explained everything. Before I didn't know so many things. Now, because of your knowledge, thank you very much for sharing this. And before I was thinking about only meditation. Yeah, I will start then. Because of you, lots of changes come in this last 12 days, 7 days, whenever I started, no, very nicely. Earlier I used to get up very late. Now I'm
Right.
because
Good thing. Thank you.
meditation also
Start practicing more and more meditation. That is important. Okay.
getting lots of interest in meditation. I feel like myself, I feel like sitting. Earlier it was only plan. I will start and
Okay.
thank you for everything.
Right, ma'am.
Try to listen twice. When you send link, I try to listen twice because I forget some points. I listen at that time. It is there. Then after that, it went away. So I try to listen twice, and I did YouTube.
Yes.
Lots of videos are there.
Yes.
Water,
Right.
water video on water. I want that.
Okay, yeah, it is there in the second batch session. It is there, but I'll post one video. Okay, so with that you can go inside and take more videos. One video I'll post whatever I had it. Like yesterday, I posted the spiritual farming video, right? Okay. So likewise, I'll post one of the video of water. The part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4 are there. I'll post it. Then you go through that. Okay.
Thank you very much, sir. Very nice.
Yes. Viswaji.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Sir, it was very nice classes, sir. And Today I learn new things, means regarding chakras and regarding bodies. So those all are the new concept to me, sir. So before that, I wasn't studied those things, but I had later knowledge regarding the chakras, but not a brief knowledge. So
Okay.
it is very nice explanations given by you, sir. So thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Sir, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Right. Okay, friends. So namaste to all of you. Thanks for joining the session. We'll meet tomorrow. Thank you.
Namaste, sir. Thank